Welcome to the Dirtshed show. Coming up, we've got news from the Leogang Downhill World Cup, which was amazing.
We've got your embarrassing bike crashes.
We'll be revisiting my World Cup winning downhill run at Fort William.
Plus all the usual fun.
Let's do it. Last week, a viewer sent in their result of a very silly crash, trying to learn skills from one of your videos.
Yeah, very unfortunate.
Yeah, broke his ankle. So now we've been given some more silly crashes from you guys. So take a look at these. They're very unfortunate. So Johan sent us in this photo. Doesn't look good, does it? He's knocked the top off of his radial head, which is just there. I know that hurts because I've done it at a bike show once.
Really?
Yeah, knocked the top off. It never really works again, and I always get a mad click when I straighten my elbow out. Johan was, out riding. I think he was trying to learn one of your techniques again, Neil.
Oh,
so
dear.
that's not true. Actually, it's not. But sorry, get well soon, Johan. It's a shame. But
We've had a few more funny stories through. Canned Pake say he tried to ride through a pile of snow at 30 miles an hour. Turns out it was frozen, so he's launched into the air. That's pretty bad news. Broke his collarbone as well. Oh dear. Joseph.
That's created an amazing image in my mind. That was a brilliant one.
Well, how's about this one for creating an image? Joseph Wakely was riding along with his head down, trying to beat his mate Strava time, and rode into the back of a parked car. The windscreen wiper went through the bottom of his nose and into his mouth.
Oh my God, I don't know why I'm laughing. I shouldn't be laughing at that one. That sounds horrible.
That is pretty terrible, yeah.
Yeah, silly crashes. I think that could become a favourite.
Oh.
If you've got any more silly crashes, definitely send them in to us at dirtshed@gmbn.com. They're fantastic. Keep them coming.
Nice.
Imagine if the guy had just turned the windscreen wiper on.
Right, now it's time to announce the winner of last week's unboxing, the Troy Lee helmets. We've got 3 winners, 3 helmets to give away. First one is James Roberts. We've got Thomas Holacek and Anna Lilico. Well done, everybody.
Yeah, and if you fancy a bit of that yourself, you've still got time to enter this week's unboxing video, which is for Renfrew Bar and Stem. You can win those. Go and check it out. Good luck. Down That Out, my new video. It's out.
Mountain Bike Party.
Yeah.
I hope you've seen it. I'm sure you have.
Better have.
Yeah, awesome film. Martin, you decided to ride down Fort William only a couple of months ago. You decided this would be a good idea.
Yeah, hit the fire button on it really recently, actually. Yeah, but what an amazing week, eh?
It was amazing. Of all the World Cup downhill tracks you could have picked, Fort William.
That's bumpy.
I've raced it a lot of times. I've hurt myself there a lot of times. In fact, I told you everywhere I'd fallen off.
Every single bit we seemed to talk about, you said, actually, on that corner, I had one of the worst crashes of my career on that corner, and I'd be like, oh.
It's true.
Yeah,
it's a rough old place.
You told me the lines. I got down there. We had an amazing time.
Yeah.
What was your favourite bit?
When you hit that jump on the motorway section, and I was stood by side of the track saying yes or no with speed, and I have to say, I was a bit worried that I'd maybe told you to do something that you were going to have a massive crash on.
And I nearly did.
Yes.
I nearly did. It was touch and go. My favourite bit was the start gate, because we really did it at the time when all the top riders were up there. Yeah. I remember Greg Minnaar being just behind in the queue. Yeah. It was incredible, and I was sat there on the start line, and I really felt like, oh my God,
doing it.
I'm doing it.
Brilliant. Awesome. Love the bike as well. What a bike, the Canyon Sender. You can check out Martin's bike check if you want to have a close look at that. What a bike. There was a World Cup downhill race in Leogang, Austria at the weekend, and what a race it was.
It was a banger, wasn't it?
Let's kick it off with the ladies. Miranda Miller came back from injury, the Canadian rider, got paid in place.
It's good to see a different girl up there, actually, because
awesome,
the top 3 has become a little bit predictable. Unbelievably, Rachel won.
10th in a row. That's history.
That's never been done before.
She can have a perfect season.
Imagine. Well, it doesn't look like it's going to be anything else at the moment.
Well,
it really doesn't.
No. Tani was second.
Tani Seagrave second. That's great because she had a shoulder or elbow injury? Elbow injury at Fort William, so that's a great comeback.
Yeah.
So in the men's, it was an incredible race. It was packed full of action. Top 5, Minnaar. Still, he's going well again. He's looking fast. Danny Hart.
Consistent.
He's really consistent. Troy Brosnan. Peddling his knackers off.
Yes.
Yeah, he was really fast. Loris Vergier showing some form which he hasn't managed to do since Loic Bruni's been out.
No.
He looked unbelievable.
He did look amazing. But Aaron Gwynn, what can you say about the guy? He finds time where it looks impossible. He's even down at the first split.
Yeah.
Was it 1.2 seconds back, I think? And then just found the time.
Yeah, he looked in his pocket. There was 3 seconds. He pulled them out, piff, paff, poof, with his magic.
One of the most unbelievable rides
I think they should check his bike for a wand.
Other bullet points.
Yes.
G, struggling still, shoulder injury, so...
Yeah, he's not recovered completely from his crash in Fort William. That's a shame.
Greg Williamson, having a brilliant year, written some really creative lines. You saw that at Fort William as well. We went round the jump at the top of Leogang. He's going in and out of those routes and put a really good time in.
Amazing, amazing.
Rat Boy, see his handlebars.
So, last jump, comes in at the finish line, boots it as usual. He's got a bit of form on final jumps in races. Lands and rolls the bars forward, comes over the finish line like on a, don't know, a weird track bike.
Yeah, it was a very entertaining race.
It was.
I urge you to go and watch the replay, it's awesome. These are our racing predictions from last week. Martin?
Gwynner, man on near.
Didn't have a good weekend, really.
No, 5th, not too bad.
Yeah, what do I win?
Well, World Cups.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, and Scott.
Scott? Where is Scott? Top comments. This week, Jojo Aspie put on Down Not Out. Did anyone else have a big smile on their face while watching this, or was it just me? And who the hell would dislike this video? Yeah, because at the time when he put that comment up, it did have one single dislike. Yeah. And John Morell's put, I think G. Atherton is probably the dislike. Well,
which is, it could have been because I did basically cheat using an engine to pass him. But that does bring me on, actually, speaking of G. Atherton, to Tweet of the Week. Tweet of the Week was from G. Atherton, who put a great post up about the video, sharing it, which I really appreciate. Obviously, we appreciate G's time for even being in the video, because he was quite busy trying to win a World Cup.
He was, yeah.
Yeah, and he put up, grab a cup of tea and watch @Martin Ashton shred Fort William. He got further than I did, which is a very sportsmanly post.
Yeah, he didn't have a very good Fort William in the end, did he?
No, cheers G and get well soon. Last week's photo was a banger. It's time for the Caption Contest.
Yeah, the Oompa Loompas that almost deafened me by shouting the Dirtshed show down my ear. Actually, one of the Oompa Loompas has been in touch. Jumble Ross. Haha, we definitely gave the Don Meister the fright of his life. Yeah. They did, absolutely.
They did. You nearly died. You nearly died, yeah. First comment then, caption is from Eugenio Garzaz, sorry. And it's dumb, dumber, and dumb.
That's me.
I think you might have been dumber.
I don't know, that's funny. But the winner, Samuel Robinson, Willie Donker and the Fat Bike Factory. Very good caption.
That is a good one. Get us your details and you have won
a GMBN t-shirt.
GMBN t-shirt. Good work.
What about this week's photo? Well, it's Scott.
Scott, he looks like Kylo Ren.
Or Bane, I was thinking.
Or Bane. Bane.
Boom! So leave us your captions down below for a chance to win a GMBN t-shirt. Tech of the week this week is this slightly unusual bike. It's this hand-cranked bike. What do you think about this, Martin?
Well, first off, it's called the Twicycle. I'm slightly interested, but I can't help but think, is anyone else interested? I am, but it's a very limited market.
So can you crank and pedal at the same time?
You can crank and pedal, but you can crank on your own, so that's good for me. Yeah. And others in my situation, but it doesn't look like you've got much control on steering.
You wouldn't want to hit any sweet jumps, would you?
Yeah, I don't know if necessarily Road Bike Party 4's on its way, but it's innovative nonetheless, and it's a bicycle, so can it be bad?
Shout outs this week, there's only one video you need to watch, and it is Brandon Semenek, Raw 100. Oh, and your video.
And my video. But yes, it is unbelievable, isn't it? This is the most stylish mountain bike video I've ever seen. It's only literally 100 seconds long. The scrub's great, but the last trick, whip to whip.
I just went like, and then it stops, and it's done.
That explained the trick. That's what it's going to make you do. Go and watch it. Insta Bangers!
I'm going to throw to Florent Payet. He's having a really good year this year. We don't talk about him very much. He actually went out the tapes this week. Leogang apparently moved the tape in between practice and racing.
No way.
Having a brilliant year, so check him out.
Yeah, he's great. Florent Payet is how you say it.
Florent Payet.
Florent Payet.
That's it, yeah.
I did it wrong on purpose. I always get called out on names. I'm going to throw to this week Kenny Belay, good friend of mine. I think he's 10 times World Trials champion. Wow. unbelievable skill on a bike, amazing balance. Really nice guy, actually, really chilled out, but very competitive. And if 10 world titles aren't enough to give him a follow, then I don't know what is.
No, I don't.
That's 2 Insta Bangers. Bike vault.
Right.
Let's have a look.
Let's get in there. First bike is Matt Minton's Mondraker.
Oh, I like that colour.
That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice setting, but I could do with more artistic photography from Matt,
Right,
please.
let's move it on. Samuel Marsh.
No, Samuel.
3 bikes.
No. 3 bikes in 1 photo is too many. 2 is the limit, all right, people? 2 is the limit.
Rules.
He's
rules
not
is
staying
rules.
in the bike vault, he's out.
Tom Archer, there's 2 bikes. Oh, super nice. Look at that. Really
Yeah.
like Scott Genius.
Yeah, you like those?
I do.
You love them.
I've got one over there. It's Genius Plus. Simon Davis, what's
Holy crap,
What is
Simon, I don't know what that bike is.
that? I like it when the viewers let us know what bikes are in the comments down below. So let us know some sort of
What
downhill
is
bike.
that? It's like a bolt-on rear end.
Sort of like a Rotec, but not a Rotec. I don't know.
It was super nice.
Anders Forsyth. I like that, it's cool.
Yeah, Cannondale.
Yeah.
Specialised.
Specialised, yes.
Yeah. Nice. Nice photo.
Trent Wallace, up Norco Range.
It's gone to a bit of trouble on the photo there, Trent.
That is quite cool, isn't it? I like that, yeah.
Super nice.
Whoa!
There's only one thing to say.
Super nice. That's 2 words there.
That's muddy.
Stephen has
Oh, it's not muddy. I thought it was mud in the background.
That's
It's
a
not.
stream.
It's a stream.
it's got one hell of a water bottle on that. Small frame.
When you're commenting about the water bottle, you know you've not been given the right angle on the photo, Steve.
Oh, Steve. John Herbert, 29er hardtail.
Specialised.
That's all right.
Like it. Nice bit of wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trig Point Rider. Oh, what's that? Cotic. Yeah, it's cool. I like hardtails still.
Yeah.
It's got very high bars on that.
Very high bars, and I'm really struggling with a really bright blue crankset.
All right.
It's breaking my eyes. Hang a bike in a tree. What did those bikes do to get hung?
Tommy Dickens.
It looks like a scene from Game of Thrones.
The trails look fun. It's sort of jumpy and bomb in the background. Pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Ooh,
Dave Morrell.
that is a nice
Tell you what,
shot.
that's another bike that's at the top of the hill, the Trig Point. Maybe that's a rule in the bike vault. You need to have your bike at the top of the hill before we take a photo.
Yeah, it
to
needs to
earn
have
it.
gone somewhere.
Don't forget to send your bikes to dirtshed@gmbn.com.
We try to look at all of them.
Yep.
They're my favourite bit of the week, I've got to admit. I do love looking in the bike vault. Keep them coming.
Time for hacks and bodges, and this
Yeah.
is Johan.
Yeah, you
Who we
remember
talked about
Johan from earlier on, broke his elbow off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bad
well,
news.
when you're bored and you broke your elbow, what you do is make bike stands out of logs.
Wow, it actually looks quite good. I'm quite impressed with that.
Yeah, so this week, Johan, you are our hack and bodge. Well done, I hope your elbow gets better.
Yeah.
Ouch.
What else are you going to make before it gets better?
Don't know. Let us know in the comment section below. What could Johan make? It's time for Pin the Trail.
The first one comes from Ryan Mulcahy in Sanford, North Carolina.
Nice.
There's some pretty nice jumps in this track. Let's have a look at it. Top.
Yeah, he's actually pretty good, isn't he?
He does look pretty good, Ryan.
Yeah,
I like
he's got
it.
some skills.
There's a lot of work gone into this trail. Oh,
I like this trail. This is a proper line. Let's get that in the map then, North Carolina, Neil. You got that? He's Googling it.
Okay, the next one comes from James Erith. He's a Scot living in South Korea. Here we go. Norman looks a bit like a Smurf.
He is
And
dressed
his blue
Smurf-like.
outfit.
Yeah.
So this is
Papa Smurf takes corner 1.
yeah, I'm not sure I've seen any riding from South Korea.
No, I'd not really know. I didn't know what to expect.
Looks good, doesn't it?
It does look really nice. They're getting up some speed now. I quite like this one.
Norman is absolutely flying.
Norman's dropping you, James. Norman is dropping you. Come on, catch the Smurf.
I like it.
Burmosaurus.
Right,
That's
let's
a
get-
new dinosaur I just created.
Let's get Moro in the map, South Korea.
It looks like we've got some good things coming up on the channel this week.
We have tomorrow, we've got a pro bike check with Aaron Gwynn, and I also asked him a few questions. And
Was
then-
he nice?
Yeah, he's a cool bloke. I like Aaron Gwynn. Very good. And he's very fast, obviously.
Yeah, very.
Now, on Sunday, we're in Bath Uni in the lab, and we're checking saddle height. See if it makes any difference to how efficient you pedal. And also an unboxing of Leogang GPS computers.
Oh, time to win some goodies. Mechanical Monday is how to fit handlebars.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good. And then looking over there, 5 top tips on Tuesday for internal cable fitting. That is tricky.
It is tricky.
That is tricky. And we've got a top 5 pre-ride checks as a bonus video.
On Wednesday, it's how to ride with a dropper post, and then on Thursday, it's Ask GMBN.
And then that gets us to Friday, where we'll be in the Dirtshed show. Will we have Scotty Lachlan back?
Yes.
Well, I will be away,
Well-
so look after him.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
I'm going on the holidays.
Do you like my t-shirt?
I really do like your t-shirt.
Well, guess what? You can buy one of these. That's right, you can buy one of these t-shirts.
The classic GMBN t-shirt.
Love it.
I'd like one of them.
There's a little link up on the screen now if you want to check out our shop. You can also get some special edition Down Not Out
Down Not Out
memorabilia.
t-shirts, so make sure you check them out. If you've enjoyed the show, give us a thumbs up, like. You can watch Down Not Out, it's just there.
And if you click over here, you can get through to Martyn's Pro Bike Check as well.
And then click on the logo to subscribe. And don't forget that thumbs up like.